Good evening. Thank you for joining us the night before Election Day. I'm Faith Woodard.
And I'm Rolly Hoyt. Early voting has wrapped up. Now the scene shifts to everybody's local precincts tomorrow morning.
But as Ian Russell learned today, many people across the state did take advantage of early voting hours. Ian, what are state officials saying about the turnout?
Yeah, Faith, Rolly, well, it is a much different scene out here than it was just about an hour ago. The line you saw back behind me is totally gone. Of course, that is because early voting has now stopped and people are shifting their attention to tomorrow, to Election Day. Now, as for those early voting numbers, officials tell me they're up quite a bit than in years past, and a lot of that more than likely has to do with what you'll see on your ballot tomorrow. It's a busy day to cast your ballot.
And if you can see this line behind me, it's fantastic that people are actually in line.
And an even busier one to be Pulaski County Clerk Terry Hollingsworth.
I'm excited. It just gives me goosebumps to see that people are actually participating in their democracy.
With just hours to go until the polls open for Election Day, plenty of people in Pulaski County are taking full advantage of early voting.
Through Saturday, we had about 67,000 people who actually early voted. And so we did probably almost like 5,000 more than we did this time in 2018.
And it's not just here in Central Arkansas where the numbers are up.
We're running a little above the 2018 midterms. We've got a little over 450,000 that's already voted.
Leslie Bellamy with the Secretary of State's office says across the state, numbers are high ahead of November 8th. Part of the reason for that, what's on your ballot?
It'll bring a lot of people out that might not normally vote, and I think some of the issues have probably brought people out.
The race for governor, multiple mayor's races, and key issues have this ballot chock full of choices to make. Hollingsworth says we have to go back multiple elections to see anything close to this full again.
2020 did have a big ballot, and of course we're in the middle of a pandemic, and we had lots of people voting, especially by absentee.
And while that ballot may be full, Hollingsworth is hoping the polls are even more full tomorrow.
Of course, tomorrow the polls are open from 7:30 to 7:30 p.m.
Because it doesn't matter who you choose in the booth, she says, just get out and vote.
Yes, no matter who you vote for, you have to just please exercise your right to vote.
Now again, you got 12 hours tomorrow to vote on Election Day from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And you heard Hollingsworth mention there, as long as you are in line when the polls close, they do have to go ahead and let you vote. We're live in Little Rock tonight. Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you. It looks like they made it through that line that they had at 5 o'clock, so good for them.